I'm Pramana, and I'm going to tell about narrative essay. First is the definition of narrative essay. The definition of narrative essay is a story, experience, either imaginary or real. Also can be telling about somebody's life. Good narrative essay tell a specific story. The second is the goal of the narrative essay. The goal is to tell the writer's information give to the reader. Essay has several components of a story. The first is a plot, character, setting, and description. And now we are going to a linear plot. Narrative essay has a three section. That is a beginning, middle, and the ending. The beginning usually to describe people or to introduce. You can also describe the place and the time of the story. Now the second is middle. The middle cause tell the climax of the story has several paragraphs. It's to the ending. Ending usually resolve the complication problem or end of story. Can also add the mystery that make the reader will wonder what will happen after that story, like that. And the last is give the core of the message that will reader make the impression. Now is POV. POV is point of view, described from a different character perspective that a story is presented to the reader. It must be consistent. It's a read narrative essay. Remember, when you write a narrative essay, you always use the past tense. The second, describe event chronologically. The third, don't use too much dialogues. The fourth is use a sensory like a signs, mark. The fifth is use a dialogue descriptive, a vivid verb, adjective, adverb, but don't too much overuse that. Is the planning of the right narrative essay. Think about the topic of narrative essay. After that, don't forget to think about also character, setting, and event. And the last is write the outline of the story with by use a linear plot, beginning, a middle, and the ending. I will give you example about a narrative essay. Exactly, a narrative essay has many kind of it, like a fable, legend, myth, experienced people, and etc. And now I will give you example fable. Fable, the fable, the fable. I will give you example of fable. It's like mouse deer and a cucumber. In Indonesian is kancil nyolong timun. Kok nyolong timun? Kancil dan timun. I'm sorry. And the second is crocodile and the monkey. The third is mouse and cat. The fourth is snake and the leg. That's all my presentation explanation about narrative essay. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.